Luckily for us, we're not dealing with anything like that, but we also need the rain. So we're looking at the exact opposite. We're heading now into drought status, what's called a flash drought, because we still really haven't seen the rain. However, we're now starting to head towards a direction that is going to give us some better chances for some quick downpours. We don't need it all at once, but at least we're starting to see some higher percentages, as you can see there for Sunday. But focusing in on the warmest days of 2024, yesterday we hit 97. Now we had a head start because it was so warm yesterday, only cooling down to 78 degrees throughout the entirety of 24 hours of June 24th. But you can see tomorrow, 98 degrees will be the hottest so far. Today I have a high of 94. Temperatures right now still rocking the mid 80s, so we'll warm up about another 8 to 10 degrees from where we're at right now. And the good thing for us is by the middle of the afternoon, where we have our hottest temperatures, oftentimes our dew points come down, but the mornings are definitely going to be the muggiest. But this is nothing compared to where we are headed. This value is going to be much, much higher. You can see here for our atmospheric moisture, anytime you see the greens, that's still wet. But then once you start to see the reds start to inject themselves in, that's that tropical air mass. So by this weekend, this is going to be the most humid air that we've had so far this year. You're going to notice it. Before we call it your air you can wear, this is the air that really almost constricts you. So it's going to be very, very humid, especially as we work our way into your Sunday. Sunday, I think, is going to be the most dangerously hot day that we have going forward. So our dew points, anytime it's above 65, that is really humid. Above 70, that's muggy. Once you get to 75 plus, that's that yikes category. And I think that we're going to be there by this coming Sunday. So that's why they have the highest heat index values by that point. So the bars are mislabeled here, but 106 is what we're realistically going to be feeling by Sunday, 103 on Saturday. So even though 93, 95 is technically cooler than 98 that we have going forward for this coming Wednesday, well, the big difference here is going to be the amount of moisture in the air. So tomorrow, even though it's going to be in the upper 90s, it's the hottest day temperature-wise. We don't really have a high heat index. Still gets to about that 100, 101, 102, I think, max. It just isn't as humid going forward. But also, all that moisture eventually is going to translate over to some future rain chances that we have isolated threats really all through this week, starting on Wednesday. But then Sunday really stands out from all the rest. So here's what it looks like. Not seeing a lot of activity. I think it's up in the mountains as our next best chance for rain. That'll be tomorrow afternoon. Barely anything popping up around the Charlotte area. But then heading into Thursday, we're at least seeing a little bit more activity. Then you have a decaying system, brings a little bit of rain, barely anything for your Thursday morning. Seeing a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms on Thursday, but it's much later in the week. Once this front gets here, that's going to be really your Saturday heading into Sunday. Watch what happens. That front is going to trigger up a lot of extra moisture, so much better chance for some soakers by the end of the weekend. And also, it'll cool us down from that 95. So I think this could be our first heat advisory. Whenever it's feeling like 105 plus, it's going to be a heat advisory across the area, especially for Mecklenburg County. So the two weather aware days I have is this coming Wednesday and Sunday for the hottest day and the most humid and hot feeling day. It's